Dear class, the final project works different creative and intellectual muscles than writing a traditional research paper. In this video, I'll walk you through some brainstorming exercises and different stages of putting your writing together with your drawings in order to tell a bigger narrative. These exercises work really well for working on capturing memories, but they can also apply to news stories and research projects, the different options of the final project. As you know, the final project is a mini-comic, at least 8 pages in length. And how you choose to tell your whole graphic narrative, with a beginning, a middle, and an end, is really a question about how you encapsulate your story. What moment or images will you draw? What juxtaposition of images and words will be most effective at communicating your research or your memories? As we've seen from our readings, each page has infinite possibility. Will you draw one big image, 2 panels, 3, 6, more? Will you have words? Will you have dialogue? What will your dialogue say? What about your captions? I'm working on my own mini-comic too, and I've tried these myself, and so I encourage you to break it down into the following brainstorming steps: listing, describing, writing, sketching, and paneling.
This is what I call the X page.
In making comics, Linda Berry describes what she calls an X page, but she discusses these more in another one of her books called Syllabus. The X page simply refers to a page in your notebook that you draw a big X through. This messing up the page disrupts our fear of the blank page. It's a page that we can mess up. We're allowed to. It's a space to brainstorm, to scribble. Most importantly, this is a thinking page.
There's something about having that X there that lets us know this isn't actually the work, this is the thinking page.
You can follow along with this YouTube video. Linda Berry leads you through a brainstorming exercise. She'll ask you to think about, list, and write about something like your neighbors, but you can follow along focusing on any topic. My project focuses on the Rally for Living Life that happened on April 4th. I'm trying to create my own mini-comic encapsulating my ideas about my memories, my reflections about that event. So I needed this brainstorming process. Listing. The first step is a 90-second brainstorming warm-up. Set a timer or literally follow along to her video like I did, and just write a list of images, memories, details, and things related to your project that evoke a strong feeling in you, that feel important to include. For me, this was a list of people I saw and interacted with at the rally, some images, some signs I read, stuff like that. Here's the list of what I wrote. Phone number in Sharpie, 3rd floor Corbett, Elvira and Al, Elvira's Norwegian friend, Sam and Max, Day and their music, linking arms, Casey's Janet Jackson t-shirt, meeting Gage, protest signs, moving the line. At the end of your 90 seconds, you'll choose one item on your list that you want to spend more time thinking and writing about. Maybe this is an item on your list that feels different. You'll feel it when you see it. For me, this was a moment I wrote down as moving the line. The second step is another warm-up writing exercise. This is an X page too. If you follow along with the video, this will be a series of questions that ask you to sit in your memories, to picture it, and to begin to describe it as though to someone else. There are questions for you to answer, and you'll have 10 to 20 seconds before the next question. Just keep writing until the next question is asked. She'll ask you things like, where are you? What time of day or night is it? What season does it seem to be? Where is the light coming from? Write these answers quickly. If you don't remember a specific answer, fill in this time with other descriptions. This is another thinking page that no one else ever has to see. The next stage would be to take these descriptions and turn it into a piece of writing. When you're ready, turn to a new clean sheet of paper in your notebook and rewrite this memory or image as though you were describing it to someone else on the phone so that they could see it as you do. Begin with the words I am and stay in the present tense, first person. I am. Write for 8 minutes without stopping. If you don't know what to write next, you can either scribble or write the words tick, tick, tick until you find your next words. Keep your pen moving for the full 8 minutes. Take the opportunity to share this piece of writing, to read it out loud. Read it out loud to the video of Linda Berry, or out loud to yourself. have someone else read it to you. The next stage is sketching. This is where we depart from Linda Berry's writing exercise and we embark on our own graphic narrative path. What strong images do you connect with this moment? For me, I have strong feelings about the place that the rally occurred, in front of the Corbett Center Student Union on campus at New Mexico State University. Also my own getting ready for the rally, the outfit I chose to wear, also the protest signs that I saw and photographed at the rally. These are all highly visual, and so for me they help encapsulate the narrative I'm thinking about building. After sketching some of the images you plan to include, the next part is really where you start thinking about putting these into comic panels. Paneling. This is the magical part where you begin putting your writing and drawings into conversation with each other. Think about where your project begins and where it will take readers. What will your beginning, middle, and end be? What are the major takeaways that you want readers to gain from reading your project? This is where you begin to implement what we've been learning about transitions, gutters, points of view. What we're really practicing here is what Talia Wolfe calls encapsulation. You can see I'm trying to start rethinking my piece of writing through what images from my writing I could reproduce. I might change my mind about how big or small a panel should be. The possibilities are endless, and there are no rules, only some guidelines. Please remember, I'm most interested in your graphic narratives being complete. This is why I'm not requiring any additional reading or writing assignments in week 16, because I want you to spend time thinking about and refining your final projects. Your drawing skill level is exactly where it should be, so please focus on what to draw and not how to draw. I'm so excited to see your final projects develop. I hope you share them with each other in discussions. I'll see you on Canvas.